Um, I'm working on creating a framework to kind of reach to a place where I can really literally show how protest is so important in the country, how it is a really essential part of the democracy of the whole system that within which people, government, different regions and their different smaller systems all coming together and create this place of democracy. So the the idea is I'm working on that framework, and now I'm really so I'm really intrigued by this putting both sides. So I'm trying to understand what government is and what government must be, and what protests are or is and what it must be. I got confused between the plurality and singularity of protest, because right now there's just not one protest happening which is in Delhi, but it was also in Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Himachal, and Manipur for a very long time. Kashmir, the protest and their news never reach us, which is sad. But yeah, unspoken and spoken, told and untold, all kinds of protests, I'm talking about them. And I want to understand how how in a perfect ideal democracy this whole procession, this whole event should take place, protest and the government's response and dialogue, and where it should reach. Because as we remember, during Anna Hazare's hunger strike protest, the things came into dialogue, but it never reached to a really certain place in implementation and in the way we practice it today. Definitely, it's a possibility that the protesters are being heard, and but what is the end point of the dialogue, where it must reach, and how it must be transparent, and how from one authority to another authority the powers are not shifting, to be able to be equally participating in that process. How can every individual, every citizen of the country can participate in that dialogue and then decision making? The machinery should be reshuffled and reviewed for that, and that's something we are gonna do today evening in the gathering about protests, and definitely supporting these protests which are going on. It's definitely supporting Sonam Wangchuk for his sacrificing effort, where it's not about emotions, because this man has been a scientist, innovator, educator. It's not coming from I want to die for my country. It's coming from a very, very logical space. Like, it's been time that we are trying to push the government. I think what's interesting here is P.R. Ambedkar also was not very much in support of this hunger strike protest, where you don't eat anything fastened to death. And he was upset when Gandhiji did that, and then they had to have this Pune Pact, where Ambedkar has to really, negotiate with his demands for reserved caste reservation. What's interesting is B.R. Ambedkar was saying also correct, but what we are facing here is no accountability from government. When everything has been tried, every kind of approach has been tested, and everything is failed, I think that's when this man has to come here and get into hunger strike. And then other three students and activists joined him, and then there is tribal people in India doing in MP, in my state, doing this same thing. I have to really study more about the different protests that are going right now, because we are so occupied with the Sonam Wangchuk protest, and definitely because it was about the life of this man and the other three joined him. So I know there are loopholes in my information, So I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna figure out, and I'm gonna actually really in a very journalism style, objectively bring the facts in the forefront, and about protest and governments and the relation, the history, and what it must be is my inquiry, where it must end in a successful democratic country where every individual, every citizen is heard, and rationality, equality, transparency is there, and no politics is being played for power. If there is a point such, I want to understand the how of it, the how to reach to that point, so that this time also becomes like a it brings out something like how to extract tools from what's happening in the country at the moment. If not being able to participate, if doesn't really make you go on the streets and do something, at least sit at home and study and read about it and understand about it, find things out, share with people. If it's authentic and evidence based, please share. It will be very useful for others to see that. And that's it. Yeah, it's 6 minutes, and I hope I made some points clear what we are trying to do here. And this space in internet, this channel, this playlist, this person, virtual person, that's me. What we are gonna share in this place. If you feel interested, please stay with us, and we'll stay connected on that note.